Hello, welcome to Symbols for Living. My name is Amber. I'm here to give the Cancerians their monthly love reading, or your monthly love reading, for the month of May 2016. Okay, laying the spread out here, I can see that you are being divinely guided, and your intuition is the crowning card for this reading. So your intuition will be guiding you. Your intuition will be telling you what is the right and wrong choices to make. And it looks like with the Lovers card at the base of the deck, there is a major decision to be made, or a major decision that has already been made, in order for you to find more balance and a more clear way forward, and also to balance your emotions out. We've got the Queen of Discs at the center of the reading, crossed by the Chariot card, which suggests to me that you are trying to find balance. You are now feeling more grounded in love and relationships. You're focusing more on yourself and your own security at the moment in regards to love, which is you're basically taking ownership for the direction of your love life, and you're holding the reins and moving it forward in a direction that you feel comfortable and secure in. We have the Princess of Discs also coming in as a new energy. So this might be a new step that you're taking. You've only just decided to move in this direction, because we do also have the Knight of Cups leaving the situation. So this could be a male or female water sign. That would be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, who is leaving the situation. He's actually facing and turning completely the other direction. So I do believe that you seem to have made a choice, and he has, or she has, therefore moved away from the relationship. This could be a temporary break. It doesn't have to be permanent. Maybe you just need some time at the moment to gather your bearings and find more balance emotionally, spiritually, and mentally. To find more stability, as I said before. We do have the Lovers card at the base of the reading, which is also talking about choices. But the Lovers card does suggest a major life lesson in love or through love, or a deep connection, soul connection with somebody. So you could be leaving a very significant relationship in order to find more balance in your life. We've also got the Six of Swords at the base of the reading again, which talks to changing direction, moving towards a more stable environment, finding clarity by moving forward, by moving away from a situation. So it looks like there has been some sort of change in direction in a current relationship, whether that be you having decided to leave the person or they've decided to leave you. Sorry to say. But you have got the intuition card, the priestess card, crowning the reading. So you are being divinely guided and you are following your instincts. So therefore I would say that you are on the right path, especially with the choices that you're making. You're on the right path. With the Hierophant being the outcome, it does talk about right paths, going in the right direction, following a tried and tested route to success or happiness. And with this being a major life lesson through love, with the Lovers card at the base of the reading, and the Hierophant as the outcome, it looks like you have passed. It's also known as the initiation card. So it looks like this month, in the month of May, which is also the month of Taurus, and the Hierophant card is also represented by Taurus, you were very much on track. You were very much in line with your own personal self-development. and you're moving forward, and you're definitely growing because of this, and it's definitely bringing out the best in you, and you will only move on to bigger and better things from here, creating a really great foundation for any future relationships. You've learned a major lesson, and you've come out on top. In a sense, you may not see it that way because at the moment you've got the Three of Swords as to how you feel yourself or how you see yourself. So it is causing you a lot of heartache. It is causing you to worry, and to feel quite regretful as to how things have worked out, which is only to be expected, really, if there has been a breakup. But then we do have in your environment the Three of Cups. So it looks like you have got friends, family around you that are there to keep up your spirits and remind you what there is still to celebrate. People around you might actually be celebrating the fact that this relationship has changed direction. They might have kind of seen your unhappiness or seen your dissatisfaction, and wanted more for you, and so now are either trying to lift your spirits up or celebrating with you of these changes, and they can see that you might need cheering up. Otherwise, you might just be deciding to go out and party to allow your love inside you to keep flowing rather than staying in and worrying. You're doing the opposite. You're taking yourself out of that situation and going out and socializing with people to kind of keep the love within you flowing and not to get too bogged down with the changes that are happening. And your hopes and fears, you've got the Five of Swords. So you're fearing naturally that, this is a defeat of some sort, that this wasn't fair, or that there wasn't a fair outcome. And you're fearing I think you're just fearing that you want to kind of find your balance again mentally. You're fearing that you won't find the balance again mentally. You're stressing out about what's happened and what you've lost. And I think maybe you're worrying that maybe you really lost something. That maybe you could have done things differently. Maybe you feel like you said, you fear that maybe it was your fault, what's happened. Or you could be hoping to find your own mental equilibrium again. Because maybe right now it feels like really unbalanced. So it could be either of those two things. As I said before, you've got the Hierophant as your outcome. So it looks like the path that you are taking is leading to you to find a higher insight into yourself and into your relationships. If you're single, again, you're feeling quite secure with the Queen of Discs at the center of the reading, crossed by the Chariot. You are yourself feeling quite secure. You've been through a lot of experiences in love. We've got the Knight of Cups, leaving a situation. So you may be leaving, all those dreamy kind of fairy tale types of thoughts or hopes or expectations in relationships, because the Knight of Cups is a little bit dreamy and not very grounded. So you might be finding that you want more groundedness in your relationships, and therefore you might find that you need to kind of therefore become more grounded yourself. And also with Venus being in the 10th house, love is found more at work or in more material matters. So you could possibly have a love relationship at work at some point, or find a lot of love at work this month, astrologically speaking anyway. or you could just be falling back in love with work, falling back in love with your overall goals in your life, and you're trying to kind of find that balance, trying to take more control over the direction of your life rather than focusing so much on the more watery, kind of ungrounded, over emotional, over romantic relationships, as lovely as they can be. And we all need that sometimes, definitely, but maybe you're just taking a break, maybe trying to find a bit more balance, because the Knight of Cups is quite hardcore when it comes to love and romance. So, and this is all quite new to you. It's a new step that you're taking, with the Princess of Discs being the energy coming in for the month of May. So it is a new step in a new direction that you are taking, and you've had to make a choice to do that after maybe having learned quite a big lesson in love recently. Or maybe you're embarking now, this new change with harnessing your energies, harnessing your emotional and your mental sides. This will now be a brand new lesson in love. You will learn a lot about love through this new experience, through this new harnessing of the direction of your life. You are moving in new directions, definitely. That's reinforced again by the Six of Swords. Again, use your intuition. The Chariot card is ruled by Cancer anyway, which is a very intuitive sign. And with the the Priestess crowning the reading, again, it's reinforcing that. Use your intuition to make decisions on how to move forward. Don't forget to bring that into the equation when moving forward. Sorry, I always get the word moving forward with the Chariot. Forgive me, I keep repeating myself. Then got, so this might be a bit stressful, this change for the singles out there. Focusing on work all the time can sometimes, all work and no play. You'll know that saying. So you might just feel a little bit down and heartbroken still about the changes and having to leave this person. But you are, you're out there still enjoying yourself anyway. So you are finding that balance. You are all about balance this month. And with the Five of Swords being in your hopes and fears, again, you may just fear that, by you taking this new route in your life, or new route in love, leaving behind this kind of over emotional, over dramatic, maybe relationships, are you really losing out? Is that really a win? Is it really a win? But the Hierophant says, yes, it is. You're on the right path. This is all worth it. It might not look like the winning situation, but it is. And with the Three of Cups being in your environment, it does say just go out and have a good time. Don't worry about it. You're on track. The Hierophant says you're on track. Use your intuition, which presumably you're quite used to doing as a Cancerian, and just keep going forward. You're on the right track. So I hope that you enjoyed your reading, Cancer. Thank you for stopping by and listening to your reading for May. Hope it was useful for you. Thank you for all of your likes, shares and subscriptions. I really appreciate it. And always remember to let love guide you and not fear.